This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch, and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, Write the vision, and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is the Brother Kahan from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp here in Trinidad with another lesson, another video to the power and spirit of Yahweh Baal Shem Yahweh Shai. So first and foremost, Kal Halayim La Allah Yanawa Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Kahakwadash. Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations unto the brothers who preach and teach this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and the freedom to do so now more than ever. Shalom unto the speckled bird Israelites, who may look like the other nations, but are Israel through their forefatherly lineage, and shalom unto the very few but faithful Akwat, which is the sisters who listening and learning. Hey, first was Jamaica, now it's Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah? First was Jamaica, now it's Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah? Hey, we told you all, this is what it is, and this is what is coming. This is what the world, this is what the world is heading to. Alright? Concerning digital currency, concerning these CBDCs, you know, and concerning everything just digital. Alright? We told you all these things. We told you all it is coming. Alright? That's why I made a video day before yesterday. How long you Israelite camps, alright, the IUICs, the ISUPK, the One Body Not in Yahweh Shai, the Israelite of the Great Awakening, Cedar Israel. Well, Cedar Israel is alone, some dumb reprobate nigger is Light of Zion, I want to say, actually, you know. These camps that out there on the highways and byways, you know. How long? Alright? How long? Now, yesterday or day before yesterday, I think, yeah. Brother Iowa Dash, you know, when I'm a campmate, he send some information. Alright? Some serious information which we're going to take a look into. Alright? Concerning the steps that is being made with Trinidad and Tobago and its digital currency, you know, central bank, you know, electronic, you know. So, yeah. First was Jamaica, because Jamaica was the first in the world in the world, not just the Caribbean, but the whole world, to make their digital currency, the JAMDEX, legal tendered. Now, you have here in Trinidad now the central bank is hiring a company that deals with digital currency, and they are going to make it legal tendered. All right. So let's get to the information at hand, and then I will come to some scriptures. I have two sets of information to read, but anyhow. So it says, let's go to the headline, to the headings. It says central bank authorizes first company to issue electronic money in TNT. All right? Your central banks. Because it's the central banks is the one that makes sure and controls the money. All right? That has the say, that distributes the money to these commercial banks and what have you, that regulates. That's not what I'm gonna make sure. No, they give out the foreign currency, and it's the commercial banks that regulates how the rates go with foreign currency and whatnot, with buying and selling and whatnot. Yeah, I just want to make sure, because I don't want to spread no false information. All right, so let's get to the topic at hand. It says the central bank. What if I could? All right, it says the central bank of TNT has today, and this is when, boy, this was put up when? 2 days ago, right? On Wednesday, the 10th of August, right? Good. So we see how recent this is, because today is what? Today is the 12th. So that was 2 days ago. Today is the 12th of August. All right, so it says the central bank of TNT, Trinidad and Tobago, has today issued a provisional registration to Paywise Limited. Paywise, that is a company that deals with these electronic payment stuff and what have you, you know. All right. They are the ones that provide. They are the ones that providing that cryptocurrency business, you know. But the thing is, it is being monitored and controlled by the central bank, and we all know who monitors and who is the head and who is the owners of these central banks. All right. So it says the central bank of Trinidad and Tobago has today issued a provisional registration to Paywise Limited as an electronic money issuer. All right. E-money. Sounds familiar? To sell out Rowley and the e-identity that he's looking to implement in the country. Because you see now, anyhow, let me read. E-money can be broadly defined as an electronic store of monetary value on a technological device, including mobile phones. So, you see where that's going? It can be, right? It can be stored as monetary value that can be stored on a technological device. All right. Now they're giving you the notion of yes, it could be used on a phone. But yes, it could be used on your smartphones. All right. But the ultimate goal is to put it on a RFID CHIP. That is the technological device, or I just call it technological advancement. All right, that is going to be inserted in you. All right, including mobile phones, that they may be widely used for making payments. All right, that they may be widely used for making payments. So what they're showing you is that with the central bank issuing this is now going to be legal tendered. All right, this is now going to be legal tendered, where it will no business place, any business place that any business transaction, that is being done between two parties, and the party that is doing the buying, if they are paying in this central bank legal tendered currency, the one who is doing the selling, they have to accept it, because it is according to central bank a legitimate form of business monetary transaction. All right, they cannot refuse it. All right, so hey boy. All right, e-money can be used for payment transactions with or without bank accounts, the central bank stated in a release today. So yeah, with or without bank account, you don't need to have a bank account in order to access this. All right, you don't need to have a bank account, because remember with this industrial complex, this fourth industrial complex and what have you, Elder Require been teaching something that these elites, a term that these elites been using is financial inclusion. All right, financial inclusion, which financial inclusion is something is that nobody's being left out. The setting up an infrastructure that so-called anybody could benefit from. But hey, according to scripture, I will come right back to it. Just bear with me, Baba Kusha. I will come right back to it. Let's go to Proverbs, I think it's 25, 26 or 26, 25. Let me see. Proverbs 26, 25, it reads, "When he speaketh fear, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart." All right? When they speak all fear and nice words, we all about everybody being included, nobody left behind, no discrimination, whatnot, so forth. There's a lot of people out here that does not have access to a bank account, and and this and that, and hey, don't get it twisted. There is a sinister plot behind it. All right, when he speaketh fear, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart. All right, whose hatred is covered by deceit, his wickedness shall be shewed before the whole congregation, which in time it will be exposed, because we are exposing. All right, we are exposing to what it really is, but the exposing is only being seen by the hopeful elect. All right, the hopeful elect, even 2/3, so many 2/3, but the real in-depthness and the essence and the spiritualness about it is the hopeful elect seeing what it really and truly is. All right, because Yahweh shall try to give us that spirit and that eye salve, to see the wiles and the wickedness of the devil when what he coming down with, to persecute, to bring persecution and total slavery upon the people, especially the children of Israel. All right, but the rest, they can't really see it. But they can't really see it until they in it. You see, when they really get into it, when they accept this thing blindly and they get into it, and they really get to see the repercussions of it, they really get to feel the repercussions of it, then they will be able to see, but it will be too late. All right, so going back to it, so it says all right, so it says, right, e-money can be used for payment transactions with or without bank accounts, the central bank stated in a release today. The provisional registration authorizes paywise to issue e-money in TNT from September 1st, 2022. Under the terms of the provisional registration, all right, that provisional registration under the terms of the central banker, because they have to go in issue in accordance with the central bank. All right, Registration paywise will be allowed to enlist new customers in a controlled environment monitored by the central bank. All right? Monitored by the central bank. Yeah? Paywise is a company incorporated in Trinidad and Tobago in 2013. I could remember this when there was unrolling this back then, back in 2013. I remember this as if it was yesterday. But I wasn't seeing because I wasn't in the truth, but I could remember it. Alright? I think that they came up on morning edition. Alright? On morning edition on TV6. Alright, and was registered as a payment service provider since 2019 Salakia, by the central bank, it stated. Alright, so this here now is going to be monitored by the central bank. Alright, so which means what is the central bank issuing this? Alright, so which means pretty soon it is when the central bank will remember it had to go by the terms, right, at the central bank, right? So best believe when the terms start to be updated by the way of no more using of cell phones and whatnot, all right? Because people losing the cell phones, people's cell phones being hacked, this, that, the other. Here what? We have a new term that they would have to follow, and they would have to follow. They would have to follow. And that new term will be a RFID CHIP. Alright? Paywise will be the first company apart from banks and non-bank financial institution authorized to issue e-money domestically. For further information, please see the e-money issuer order 2020, which can be accessed blah 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 rah 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 rah. Alright? So this is what we're talking about. This is what we have been telling you all. Alright? But you have dumb niggas, and I would always call them that. Dumb niggas, stupid niggas, who claim to be Israelites, who claim to be prophets, who claim to be men of the Lord, who claim to be the seers, who claim to be watchmen. But yet still, when it comes to the truth and the true breakdown and true understanding of what the MOTB is, it's a whole bag of hullabaloo. A whole bag of false teaching, and intentionally teaching false to lead the people into utter darkness, to lead the people into taking this. Yeah, what the elder, I will always say it, what the elder of Israelite of the Great Awakening say: to hell with a chip. To hell with a chip. Why must I teach my people about a chip? Being the MOTB? When I have to teach them about the laws, to keep the beard, to the fringes, to wear the fringes, and this and that, and blah, and blah. To hell with a chip. Alright. Don't say it. Let me see if I could find our script here, boy. It now come to me here. How would this go, boy? How would this roughly paraphrase, boy? Something to the effect of held. Let me see. Held accountable. What the hell? I'm accountable for. Let's think for die. Just bear with me, KJB. Something to the order. Something, not Matthew. Right. So let's go to Matthew 12 and 36. Let's go to Matthew 12 and 36. Matthew 12, 36. Some just come to me here. And I will say it when I read this scripture here. Wait. Matthew 12, 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. Every idle word. Now this is what I'm going to say here. Now what now come with Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. Now put to me here. Today is what? Let me see. Did I do the work Sunday? No, I did not do the work Sunday gone. Today is what? Wednesday? I did not do the work Sunday, last Sunday. Yeah, and I wouldn't, so week before Sunday actually. You see how the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is dread and terrible and serious. Last week I met the individual from look how things leading up. Last week I met the individual from Israelite at the Great Awakening, the little youth man, the little young brother. You know, he's still a brother despite what all of them Israelite at the Great Awakening, all of them at the end of the day they're still brothers. I do not hate them. I hate what they had did to me, and the light they try to the bad light that they try to shine upon me. I hate the false teachings that they're teaching. All right, but I do not hate them as individuals. Because at the end of the day, at the surface level, they're speaking the truth concerning to who we are. All right, but what I want to say is this. To make a long story short, is that as I said in that video, the first one what I made on them, the first do-over video that I made on them, because the very first video that I made on them was last year, and YouTube took it down without me not even knowing. I didn't even get a strike, anything like that. YouTube just took it down. Alright? But the first do-over, because I've been longing to do over that video for the longest while, and the spirit didn't come on me to do that video. But the Lord sent that brother last week, and you know, I had a little engagement with him and whatnot, so forth, you know, and back and forth, and he said what he had to say, you know, concerning that the elders, and I'm looking to rebuttal the doctrine concerning what the MOTB is thinking now is the antidote pass and whatnot. But what I'm saying is, look at that. Look what it's leading up to, from Yahweh Hashem Yahshai making me get to lay eyes on that brother, speak to that brother. Alright? Go back now to end up doing over that video, doing over 2 videos. I did 2 videos. Alright? 2 videos I did on those 2 individuals. One was last week's self, and one was I think Tuesday, because today is what, Thursday? No, today's Friday actually. Today's Friday. I thought today was, I make a mistake. Today's Friday. So day before yesterday I did a video again on them. And now, and the thing is, there's a spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. When I had made that second video day before yesterday, and I reached to work, it's when I pour on my data and I look through my WhatsApp and whatnot, is when I get the article that I just read from the TT Guardian. See how the works of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai is. You see how the works of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is? Alright? Because, hey, we keep telling you all, these people all right, is on a diabolical agenda. All the changes that you're seeing taking place, it is not for your good. It is not for your good. It's for your detriment. You know, it's nothing to benefit you. All right, but a lot in you all is going to fall for it, because why? You trust in Egypt. All right, you trust your enemy. That's why the scripture say what is Sirach 12 and 1. No, not Sirach 12. Sirach 12 and 10 actually. Sirach 12 and 10. It reads, "Never trust thine enemy." Yeah, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed, beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou was white in looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust shall not be, thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. Alright? Because these people, they are what? They are wicked to the core. They are the wicked. And all the measures that they have been implementing, alright, to have you fool that is all for your beneficial, alright, it's all for your detriment. Let's go to let's see something here. Let's go to no, 19 actually, 19 and 25. Sirach 19:25. It reads, "There is an exquisite subtlety, and the same is unjust, and there is one that turneth aside to make judgment appear, and there is a wise man that justifieth in judgment. There is a wicked man that hangeth down his head sadly, but inwardly he is full of deceit." Alright? Inwardly, these people is full of deceit, because they're looking to entrap you, ensnare you, alright, into worshipping their beast system. Alright? They're into ensnaring you into the whole beast system, which goes to Revelation. What the hell are doing? Revelation, I'm so excited. I think it's Revelation 12 and 6, you know. No, not 6. Bear with me. No, not 12. No, 16. I think it's 16. 16:12. Revelation 16:12. 13 actually. 13. Revelation 16:13. Tawada Yabashaniash, right? Right? Revelation 16:13. This here. Watch this. "And I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs came out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophets. Alright, for they are the spirits of devils working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth, and to the whole world, to gather them to the battle of the great day of Yahweh Almighty." Alright, so these 3 spirits like frogs, these unclean spirits that is working miracles, false miracles. These 3 spirits represents England and the financial and the world financial structure. Alright, because these 3 spirits is the full structure, the full complete structure of this whole beast system. Alright, these 3 spirits here. So, as I said, alright, these 3 spirits, one represents the world financial structure, which is England, alright, because England has the say concerning the world financial structure, you know, the Bank of England and what have you, yeah, alright. Then the next unclean spirit represents America, all right, on their military structure, all right, of the beast, all right, because America is the one that rided the beast, all right, and she's the head of NATO, because the beast is actually NATO and EU with America, which is the whore that rideth upon the beast. Okay, so America is the military infrastructure and military head of that of the beast, by the way of leading NATO. And then now the false, then now the alright, because when they say out of the mouth of the dragon, they might do it over Salakia. Out of the mouth of the dragon, alright, which is America, alright, that is one of the beasts, the dragon, America, and her military might, alright, and out of the mouth of the beast, which is EU and NATO, alright, good, and which is EU and NATO, but mainly England, which is that financial head of the world, alright, England, which is that financial head of the world, and out of the mouth of the false prophet, which is the Vatican, which is the Roman Catholic Church, which is the mother of all churches, not the mother of all harlots, but the mother of all churches. America is the mother of all harlots, alright. For it says, for there are spirits of devils working miracles, and part of this miracle here, besides the military power and what have you, and the false religious system, all right, the military power and the governmental and the false governmental structure, all right, and a major part in that miracle is the monetary system, all right, is the monetary system. So you see how serious this thing is. So now with the implementation of this EP financial system that is being controlled by the central bank, because oh boy, they're putting the things in place. They are preparing the central, what you're seeing taking place is actually preparations, things being put in place now. The infrastructure is here. Where is the blasted, trying to hold my tongue, where is the infrastructure that is set in place for you to buy and sell under an embargo? That the whole world will come under our temptation, the whole world, all right, pursuant to, and I mean, but then to go back through what the meaning of the word mark, and we always do that, you know, go through the videos. I have enough videos, brothers have videos, you know. I just stick into the point. But yeah, let's stick into the point, you know. Where's the infrastructure? All right. A matter of fact, let me go to Proverbs and then I was going to come back. A scripture that I always bring to prove to you the infrastructure. The infrastructure is right here in Proverbs 1 and 8, going down to verse 19, which I will be reading. It reads, my son, hear the instruction of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother. For they shall be an ornament of grace unto thy head, and chains about thy neck. All right? Which is the laws, the statutes, the commandments. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. And this is what we have been telling our people. All right? Because he is going to be enticed by sinners to take this here. And we are telling you, consent thou not concerning. We're right back to Revelation 14 and 9. Alright? Alright? Saying, I will just read 9 and I could always come back, but I just want to read 9. Revelation 49. And a third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, And that third angel ain't the literal angels. It is speaking about the prophets, because the prophets is also considered as angels, because the word angel just means messenger. Alright, and we are the messengers on the highways and byways, warning you all, alright, pursuant to the judgment that is coming upon the face of the whole earth. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark on his forehead or in his arm. I'll have to read verse 10. I'll have to read it. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Okay? That's why when we go back to the Proverbs 1, and I think it was 10 I had read. Yes, my son, if sinners entice thee, if any man, and the third angel followed with a loud voice, saying, if any man worship or take the mark of the beast, all right, or in his right hand, in his hand, it didn't say, and this is how stupid these dumb niggas is, all right. The one who was doing the reading from thing he was saying, so if you take it in your left hand now, so, well, you go ahead, you take it. See how simple you guys are, all right. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood. Let us look privily for the innocent without cause. All right? Let us swallow them up alive as the grave, as the grave and whole. All right? This is what the elites, this is the mindset of the elites, because why they are saying that is because they have an infrastructure. They have an infrastructure in order to accomplish this here, what they intend to do. All right? And those that go down into the pit, we shall find all precious substance. We shall fill our houses with spoil. All right? Because this is what this whole MOTB system is all about. You know, you will own nothing and be happy. Yeah? Klaus Schwab. Right? You will own nothing and be happy. Alright? When you're under that system, alright, you will be under what? A universal basic income. And a universal basic income will work in tandem with a carbon footprint. Alright? Where you can't do too much of anything. And if you do too much of anything, you use up your points, right? Because it will be going under a social credit score system. Boy, oh boy, you guys in for a rude awakening. We shall find all precious substance. We shall fill our houses with the spoil. Cast in thy lot amongst us, and let us all have one purse. All right? Because this year is going into what? Into the elites. And the business, the elites and the private sector, the elites, the government, you know, and the private sector, all right, going into what? Having one purse. That one purse is what? The CBDC, all right. So now when that one purse is being issued, this is what is going to be taking place. Now we're going to the Revelation 13 and 16. Revelation 13, 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that no man might buy or sell save he that have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. No man is going to buy or sell because your legal tendered fiat paper currency or plastic currency, it is coming to our abrupt halt. It is coming to a crashing end. Because what? Their intentions is to build back better, but build back better to what? To their beneficial, which is to have you into what? Into a digital slavery, a digital slave mind. You being part of their B system, which is their beehive. Go watch the movie Cell. Alright? This is what it is about. Right? And you see who's pushing it. You see where it's coming from. That's why the scripture say what? Isaiah. I want to see when you see this, then you see this microchip, when you see this thing come out, all right, to facilitate this digital financial transaction between buying and selling. And that is the only way you could be able to buy and sell, the only way you could be able to feed your family, to feed yourself, all right? To supply your needs and necessities. I want to see what you niggas going and come with now. Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decree and right grievousness which ye have prescribed. Woe unto them. Yeah? To turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people, the widows, that widows may be their prey. Because this is what it is all about. They are hunting us. Alright? It's a scripture. I think it's in Nahum, and I'm not too sure. I would rather type it up. I think it's in Nahum. I think it's in Nahum. I'll check with the hell. STEPSKJ. Right. I think. Psalm 56. I think it's that one in Nahum 2, 56 and 6. Alright, but anyhow, let me go to this one now. Psalm 56 and 6. Because this is what it's all about. Alright? Where they say the widows, that widows may be their prey. Alright, so let's go to Psalms 56 and 6. It reads, they gather themselves together. Let me see. I will start from 5. It reads, Psalm 56 and 5. Every day they wrest my words. All their thoughts are against me for evil. Yeah? They gather themselves together. They hide themselves. They mark my steps. When they wait for my soul, they mark my steps. Alright? Because this is what this whole thing is all about. To track and trace. Not just only for monetary thing, you know. It's all about control and tracking, tracing, gathering all data and information about you. How long it is sleep, yeah. If it is exercise, how long you exercise for, how long it is have, how much time for the week or the month or wherever you're having intercourse with your wife, yeah. How much you eat. What you're buying. They want to know everything about you. Every single thing. Right? This is what this is all about. A whole dystopian nightmare. You can't shit in peace. You can't do nothing. They're looking to phase out what they're looking to phase out what do you call this thing? The so-called fossil fuel vehicles. They're looking to phase it out. Alright? Combustion engine or whatever it is called it, right? They're looking to phase out that to bring in electrical, talking about climate control and and greenhouse gases and all that bag of bullshit. That ain't because of global warming and all that. That is to be able to control you, to control you. Alright? What you go see? Your vehicle, once you had that chip, and the chip now, because they will start to make the vehicles with that CHIP, alright, to be compatible with your character, alright. So it's a whole monitoring situation. So you could only go as far as they wanted to go, because it's all about carbon footprint too, eh? Remember, it's all about carbon footprint. A matter of fact, let me see if I can get a CARBON carbon footprint. A carbon footprint is a total greenhouse gas emission caused by an individual. Yeah, because we also think carbon, right? So, as it reads, a carbon footprint is the total greenhouse gas emissions caused by an individual, event, organization, service, place, or product expressed as carbon dioxide equivalent. All right. So hence the reason too, because they're saying, you know, we is a detrimental to the earth. When the scripture says differently, all right. You know, that's why they want population control and all these things. All right. And the ones who haven't kicked the bucket with the agenda of mass starvation and what have you, and martial law and thing, the ones who survive, the ones who want to see in all these calamities and decide, you know what, let me bow to the beast and done. Right? These are the ones, you know, who's going to be under the clutches. All right? Because as I say, everybody, you know, even the animals, that's why they're killing out all the animals. All right? Talking about, you know, the animals and all is a detriment to the earth. And you, since when you guys give a fuck about the earth? You fucking devils. But I tell you, boy, almost finished with this video, a matter of fact. Almost finished with this video. Yeah? A matter of fact, I have a next post to go on. Let me go to that post. Watch this. No, not this. Not this. This. Somebody by the name of Philip Edward Alexander. I don't know who the hell is he. Let's know. Bear with me. Alright, so somebody by the name of Philip Edward Alexander posted this here. Alright, I got this from the group chat. So it reads, while you focus on who owning who, because you know I hear in some I see on Facebook some kind of thing like if Rowley get horn or some kind of shit, so I don't know. I can care less. Alright? But this just goes to show how stupid the people is, you know. They all in a spirit of bacchanal and mirth and, you know, foolishness. While you focus on who owning who, central bank approve a 1% owned electronic money company to start issuing currency. Alright? To start issuing currency. Alright? So he don't know what this is all about, what this really leading to. Alright? Because those guys to say he must be know what the whole in-depth of what this thing really is about. While you focus on who owning who, central bank approve a 1% owned electronic, All right, the elites own this, the 1% or the 1% own electronic money company to start issuing currency on the 1st of September 2022, and your phone bill is set to increase by 20%. Right? So while Kamala and Keith acting out for you, right, and the whole, and this is what you dumb niggas is all about, bacchanal and you know. So while Kamala and Keith acting out for you, all right, the country is being plundered and your rights are being removed by the way of this central bank digital currency, right? Because you're going to lose all your rights with this here, all right? Yeah? Because with that, along with that central bank, what I was to say, along with that currency, he is going to, all of the telling you don't need no bank account, but best believe he is going to need an electronic identification. Yeah? An electronic identification. Just watch Jamaica. Alright? Track back 10 years back, 13 years back. Rowley and not 13, 8 years back, Salakia. Yeah, 8 years back. Rowley and e-identity. So while Kamala and Keith acting out for you, the country is being plundered and your rights are being removed and placed in the hands of people you did not elect to lead you. And this is what you're going off with. Because you were made to believe that you put these people in power. Back to Revelation. I almost finished with this video, yes? Back to Revelation. Revelation 13 and 11. It reads, and I beheld another beast came up out of the earth and had, and let's go back, this Revelation 11, let's go back to Daniel, I think it's 7, eh? Yes, Daniel 7. Alright? Motherfucker, let me get it. Let me get it. Daniel 7. Come on. I think it's 9. Nope. Daniel 7 and 8 actually. It reads, and I considered the horns, and beheld there came up among them another little horn, which is America, before whom there were three of the first horns plucked up by the roots, which was what? The Spanish, the French, and the British. All right, the Spanish-American War, the French-American War, and along with the American Revolution, fighting against the British to gain independence. And all right, so it says, and behold, in this horn were eyes like eyes of a man, and a mouth speaking great things. All right, which is what Esau, Edom, and the political system, what have you. All right, so now, going to Revelation 13 and 11, to link it, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. These 2 horns represents America's political system, which is the Republicans and the Democrats, which goes all the way back to the plebeians and the patricians of the Roman Empire. All right, and when they say speak as it's 2 horns like a lamb, all right, they give you the impression that they're all for your beneficial, you know, that they are against each other because this party don't care about the people and the other party don't care about, you know how it goes. We care for you, them don't care for you. No, we care for you, them don't care for you. Alright, but at the same time, the both of them, they're what? They're speaking like a dragon by the way of their draconian laws, because why? It's a whole ploy these people are playing upon you. It's a whole deceiving scheme these people are playing upon you, because why? They are all one in the same. They are all of the same agenda. Alright? Being ushered on by the elites that being placed there, all right, being set up by the elites, the shadow government. So, to prove it, let's go to Maccabees. First Maccabees, chapter 8 and verse 12. It reads, where do you like when I go on first Esdras? First Maccabees 8 and 12. It reads, but with their friends and such as relied, but as a friend as such relied upon them, they kept amity, and they had conquered kingdoms both far and nigh, insomuch as all that heard of their name were afraid of them. Also that whom they would help to a kingdom, those reign, and whom again they displace. All right, they had the power to set up and to displace. Same thing as today. All right, they have the power to set up coups and displace leaders, certain political leaders and what have you, and set up puppet leaders. All right, same thing, nothing new under the sun. Finally, they were what? Greatly exalted. For all this, none of them wore a crown or was clothed in purple to be magnified thereby. All right, that's why you don't see these elites. These elites are just simple. You don't see them. All flashy and exposing themselves in such a way for people to look at them. No, they're very simple. You would doubt that these are the people, that is running the world. All right? Yet for all, moreover, they had for themselves a Senate house, which I just show you through the Revelation 13 and 11. A Senate house. All right? Because that's what it was all about. All right? So that's what the man said. Whilst all they're studying, whatever stupid nonsense going on between Rowley and Kamala, who blaming who and this and that, who are the country in a mess and this and that and the other. All right, it's just a ploy. That's the way Apostle Ariam Labes give us the analogy of wag the dog. Whilst you taking in Kamala and Rowley and all sorts of bullshit what taking place. You understand? Whilst you being distracted by that, all right, laws and measures and policies and legislations and whatnot is being taken place behind the doors and sneaking up, all right, and coming and falling upon it before you even know it. Moreover, they had for themselves a Senate house wherein 320 men sat in council daily, consulting always for the people to the end that they might be well ordered, and that they committed their government to one man every year who ruled over their country, and that all were obedient to one, and that there was neither envy nor emulation among them. All right, so this was showing you here. These leaders are bought and paid for. All right, your government and your opposition, they are bought and paid for. They are the ones that are being put up by the elites that be. Your vote don't say shit. Sorry to put it that way, but that is what it is. All right, you are just given the notion that you have a choice to exercise a franchise, but that is far from the truth. But you guys can't see it for what it is. Alright, you guys can see it for what it is, but you know what? It is what it is, and I think I will leave it as that. Yeah? I think I'll leave it as that, But you all get the point. What taking place here. So with that, Kal Halayam, La Alahaya Nawa Yahawa Ba'asham Yahawashai Ba'asham Akadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth, truth and sincerity. Double salutations unto the brothers who preaching and teaching this truth through the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and their freedom to do so now more than ever. Shalom unto the speckled Israelites, and shalom unto the very few but faithful Akwat, your brother Kahan from the GMS, Prophetic Vibration, signing out, saying shalom. War bad the ball onto this place, death and destruction, and hey, get ready because it's a bumpy ride about to take place. Shalom.